towel, tower, toy, track, tradition, traditional, train, trainer, training, transport, traveler, trouble, truck, twin, typical, underground, understanding, unfortunately, unhappy, uniform, unit, united, unusual, upstairs, use, used to modal, user, usual, valley, van, variety, vehicle, view, virus, voice, wait, wash, war, washing, wave, week, web, wedding, wait, welcome, wet, wheel, while, whole, whose, wide, wild, wind, winner, wish, would, wooden, working, worried, worry, worse, worst, wow, yet, yours, zero.
The Traveler's Adventure. One summer, a traveler traveled by train to a beautiful valley. After leaving the station, he took a van because no other vehicle could reach the small village. The transport system was simple but reliable. The village was famous for its old tradition and traditional festivals. A friendly trainer welcomed every visitor and invited them to join a training program about nature. The traveler stayed in a small wooden house made of wood. His room was upstairs, and there was also an underground room for storing food. His twin brother arrived later in a large truck. He brought a towel, a toy for a local child, and a map to track hiking trails. The next morning, they enjoyed the wide view of the whole valley. The wind was strong, and the lake was full of beautiful waves. The area looked peaceful, but a little wild. Unfortunately, a virus had spread in a nearby town. Everyone visited the health unit, wore a uniform, and followed the rules. Their understanding helped keep the community united. The brothers used to visit this village every year. So many things felt usual. However, they also saw an unusual flower that grew only in this valley. One day, they attended a wedding. The bride's voice was beautiful, and everyone gave the couple a warm welcome. After the ceremony, it started to rain. They became wet, so they went to wash their clothes in the washing area. Later, they visited an old tower. While they were climbing, a guide asked, "Whose bag is this?" The traveler smiled because it was his. In the evening, they talked about war and how it had changed many lives. Some old people looked weak. The guide said those were the worst years in the village, and life became much worse. The traveler felt worried and began to worry about the future. Before going to bed, he opened a web page. Every user could share stories and photos. He liked the variety of information and decided to use the website again. The next morning, they had to wait for the train. The traveler checked his weight, fixed the wheel on his bag, and packed everything. He said, "Wow, this has been a typical but unforgettable adventure." The guide smiled and announced, "You are the winner of this year's adventure challenge." The traveler made one final wish. "I hope to come back yet again." The guide laughed and replied, "These memories are yours forever." As the train left Platform 0, the traveler looked back one last time. He knew he would always remember the beautiful valley and the wonderful people who lived there.
I'll brush my teeth. I'm going to open the window. I'll close the door. I'll water the plants. I'm going to check my phone. I'll charge my phone.